fresh pair of tennis shoes. A fresh pair of tennis shoes.
25th hour. Yeah.
A fresh pair of tennis shoes. It's like a fresh pair of tennis shoes. It's like a fresh pair of tennis shoes. You know, fresh pair of tennis shoes.
Yeah, what up? This is the Life Interviews. I'm T.Brown, aka Dirty Brown. Trevor Brown, catch me on Facebook, Trevor Brown. Catch me on YouTube, tbrown.com. YouTube, holler at me on there. I also got a YouTube page, trevorbrown.com. And you can hit me on SoundCloud, check out my music. That's the Dirty Brown. Also hit me on Instagram, DirtyBrown740. And you can hit me on email me, reach out to me, holler at me. I'm here doing a special interview with one of my good friends I've been met. We had a few conversations I've been able to talk to, and I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Yeah, what's good with the world? Young Tony Stussy, a.k.a. Young Mir, the guy behind the meme, hashtag share.
For sure. All right, as we do these life interviews, we always like to start from the beginning. First of all, I want to let y'all know we don't own the rights to that music.
No.
That was Dom Kennedy. That one of the songs. Why do you like that song? Because it was a song you pick. I let everybody pick their song. So
I love sneakerheads. So
sneakerheads.
Yeah, rapping about tennis shoes. Always fun.
That's what's up. I get on some feelers today, but I'm not going to show y'all. Well, I guess I'll give you a little shot. You know, we mess with feelers, but that's all you get. Today we're here to talk about Tony Stussy.
Stussy.
Stussy?
Yeah, Stussy.
All right. Make sure I get the name right.
You got it.
You know, he actually was at the table with us, and we had a good group conversation.
Yeah.
And we always start from the beginning on these interviews, so I really want to start from where you was born at and what city you was born in.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So how is it split up there? Is it like east side, west side, north side, south side?
Mm-hmm.
4 corners?
Yeah.
It's one of those. Which side did you raised on?
The west side.
The west
Pretty
side?
much, yeah. It's all African Americans for the people that.
So it's like a black community.
Mm-hmm. And then I lived in North Las Vegas too for a little bit.
So you lived in North Las Vegas too. Mm-hmm. But you mostly grew up on like the west side, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So is it like what high school did you go to there?
Legacy. It was a nice little. Well, I went a little bit everywhere, but Legacy for the most part.
So you had to move around from like a lot of different high schools?
Yeah.
How many high schools did you go to?
Like 4 or 5.
Wow. Can you name them all?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let me see. Desert Pines, Mojave, Western, Billmore, Legacy.
How many high schools is on the west side?
Like 1.
It's 1.
They all close by, so it's not really one specifically on there, but they close enough.
They're close enough. So all 4 high schools, were they different sides of town, or was they the same side of town?
Different sides. It's big.
Different sides, big.
Yeah, it's big.
Which one did you graduate? Did you graduate from high school?
Mm-hmm.
Which one you graduate from?
Legacy. Yeah, Longhorns.
So that's on the west side.
Nah, it's in North Las Vegas.
Wow, it's in the North. Wow, so you moved around Las Vegas quite a bit then, huh?
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
Did you? So, what was it like? You know, at that point in your life, what was your childhood like? You had both parents, or?
Oh, in and out, but yeah, that was there. My dad, he was around the way, but he was there. I see him. But yeah, I have my mom. That's my biggest supporter. Shout out to moms.
That's what's up.
For me.
Shout out to Mom Dukes. What's her name? You want to shoot a shout out? Go ahead.
The one I think is D100 at something on Instagram.
Shout out to Mom Dukes. If you're watching, shout out. All right. Was it? So what's Vegas like? Because a lot of people have A lot of cities have been, of course, been touched by drugs, the gang banging culture, a lot of things. What was your childhood like in your neighborhood? Was it like a black community that was rising and thriving, or was it like a lot of gangs and violence and drugs? What was it?
There was a lot of movement, a lot of ethics, but I mean, both sides. I can't.
What did you get involved into more in your childhood growing up? What was your thing to do? If most kids that grow up in those type of environments, either they indulge in what's in their environment or they find other activities, like basketball, sports, music. What was your thing to do to try to keep out of trouble?
Sports and band, but mostly band.
Band? Oh, yeah. What instrument? So you was in band. What instruments you play?
Says percussion. That's my forte, and I did like a year in orchestra. Played the bass. It was cool.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Cool. So you was into band. What kind of bands were you in? You want to shout out some of the bands? Let people know. We're doing the interview, so we hear the details. You know what I'm saying?
They know what's good with it. They know what's good with it.
They ain't gonna know unless you tell them. That's why we here. I'm doing the interview with you, so you can tell. What bands was you in? How many bands? How long was you in band?
From like 6th grade till I graduated. Well,
Cool.
I stopped for like 1 year. They suspended me for the stupidest shit.
What they suspend you for?
Like battling a nigga at a band competition. Stupid.
Oh, so drumline shit?
Yeah. I
know
shit. Fucking was stupid. Excuse my language, but that was really ignorant.
Nah, this is an interview, man. We are cool, man. I'm drinking on my beer. You know what I'm saying? I just blew one. This is an interview. We are really cool, man.
It's cool. Just saying.
But so you started band in 6th grade. What year did they suspend you?
Junior year. Well, it's cool.
It was because y'all. What happened? Was it like a battle, a drumline battle, or what was it? What was it?
Nah, I just like chopped on the practice pad. They just said it was disrespectful. Yeah, like it wasn't super crucial. Then. Yeah, like
that's
they turned it up.
They paid it like
cool
that.
Yeah, it's cool.
You was on the drum pad, or you was on the
pad. We wasn't even that crucial. Like it's just hyped up.
And it was against somebody else, or.
Mm-hmm. It was really hyped up, but it's all good. They let me come back senior year, and I just did it. They just let me play. I ain't even fuck with the band. I was just there.
That's cool.
So,
man, let's get what was did you go since you said you graduated from Legacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you went to college from there, or did you get indulged in the streets? What was your life at high school?
Pretty much. I went to college.
Oh, really?
My chance. I was really pressed that it was a last minute thing. It wasn't really something. I mean,
did you go like on a scholarship, or did they had to pay for it, or what was the deal?
I just went randomly, out of pocket, family help, out of pocket scholarships, loan, all that shit.
So it was a mix of all that, or what?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Everything pretty much.
So like a band scholarship, or what kind of scholarship was mixing there? What was it?
No, I got like 1 or 2 years I was in school. I think I got a scholarship for Lowe's and like United Negro College Fund. They just threw a couple random scholarships, like write an essay.
Oh, really? Okay.
And somebody just gave it out.
Oh, cool. What college you go to? What college you ended up getting accepted? How did you have to apply for the colleges, and how many you get accepted to, or did you just have a college that you knew you wanted to focus on going to?
I was like, I think 2 or 3 I got accepted to, and then I was going to do the community college thing, go there for like a year probably, messing around with like, I don't know, recording arts or like graphic design, but I just last minute went to Wiley, like, I applied. They hit me back.
You said,
yeah, I wasn't going to go. Like, my mama pressed it last minute, so I said, fuck it, I'll do it.
So what was it like for you? Was you glad you went, or did you feel like, man, it's not what I wanted, what I thought it was going to be? Or
a little bit of both. It was cool, but it wasn't.
What about your freshman year, when you first walked into college? What was your freshman year like? The first time you was like, I'm in college, and I'm here. It's a whole lot of women. It's a whole lot of
Listen, it was
drinking, they partying, we on one. You know, I'm gonna turn up. You know what I'm saying? I lived in the college town of Lawrence, and KU were the J houses. So I know how the college town get down. I've been dozing, I know. What was your experience like when you first got up there? You was like, yeah.
Freshman year, I was on full. I just chilled and peeped the environment. That like sophomore, junior year, I got in there and was ratchet with it. It just.
So the freshman year, you pretty much just checked out the scenery.
Yeah, it was a
by the time you got in there in sophomore,
like,
and
coming from like Vegas to going to a small town in Texas and moving at they lingo and seeing how they operate, it was a whole different feng shui. It was just a shell shock. So I had to get accustomed to their style of living. I love it. Shout out to Texas.
So you went to college in Texas, huh?
Yeah.
What was that like? That whole nother change of scenery. You grew up in Vegas and you had to go to Texas. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful women in Texas, man. There's a lot of southern.
They show love. Good food, big trucks.
It was nice down there. It was nice down there.
Yeah.
What was so? Did you graduate from college, or did you end up just?
Yeah,
because you know, did you Kanye West it, just college dropout, or did you graduate? Did you make it?
I made it. Funny story, but I did.
So okay. So what was you taking while you was in college? What was you studying?
Mass communications and sociology.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Man, you could teach me a lot of stuff, man. I need this guy to help me do a lot of stuff. Mass communications and sociology.
Yeah.
Man, you need to be helping me doing a lot of stuff I'm doing today, man.
That bill would be.
What you got, like a bachelor's, a master's, or what?
Bachelor's.
That's cool, man. Wow, I never knew that, man. I'm learning stuff. That's why I like doing these interviews with people. All right, so after you left college, did you go back to Vegas or did you stay in Texas for a while?
No, I went straight back to Vegas.
Straight back?
Yeah.
Did you try to use your bachelor to try to get a job? Or?
Yeah, I worked around. I moved around the city.
Did you find that you was making the money that they said you was going to make?
Not at all. Not at all. You gotta, I took up the wrong field. I mean, mass communications is cool. It's money in social media. I just don't commit to it. You feel me? That's a full-time session. I just post memes. I don't really got time to be full on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I'm listening to you.
Full on the videos, the blog, all that.
What companies did you work for? You mind sharing? Or what places did you end up using?
I worked some regular jobs, just regular 9 to 5.
Regular 9 to 5.
Yeah, just moving around.
Was you ever get a job in the profession of mass communications, or your profession and what you learned in college? Because a lot of people don't. I know you ain't the only one. I mean, people have. It's like they come to find out when they went to school for all these years and finally get their degree that they actually can't get paid the amount of money that was said they could get paid.
I mean, I could get it. It's there. I just gotta, put the effort. I should have.
Yeah, apply it. So you feel? Do you feel it's more you or more that just you was lied to while you was in college that you can make a certain amount of money?
Half and half. It's there for you, but half and half. It ain't.
I like that.
Keep going.
I like that.
Keep going.
Some people will blame it all on the institution, but you said basically it's part of me and part of you.
Like
both.
If you're gonna do the education route, you gotta really be on that and really be for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's your kid. You like if I probably got a master's or something, I'd probably be in my field easy. But like it's jobs out there. They just want you to intern and do all this extra for the free. And sometimes you can do it, sometimes you can't. I'd rather just do my own shit. Fuck it, I'm freelance. I don't like to be socialized or stylized in the media sense. Like, no disrespect, but
I understand where you're coming from. I hear what you're coming from.
I don't want to fit into a box.
Do you think going back to Vegas is an opportunity for you to use the skills that you learned in college?
Yeah.
It's a lot of places where you can actually use those skills.
Mm-hmm. I'm not the corporate type. Like Drake said it best.
And that's okay.
I'm just not the social type, and campus life is crazy.
I mean, that's hell of a skills with social media skills And what you say, mass
Communication.
I mean,
Like
those are hell of a
journalism.
skills.
Yeah.
I mean, those are skills that are needed in a lot of fields where you can apply those to all kinds of things. A lot of people don't know that he actually made some of the drums. He did some of the production on the drums for a few songs that me and my cousin been working on. He was able to work with us. So how you even get into music? What's music to you? Since I saw you doing the drums and I know you've been in the band.
Yeah.
What you feel about music?
Music is life, you know. I got the treble cleft on my chest, I believe, you know. Hard games, like my first tag.
Okay. I see it.
I was like 17, ratchet. Some dude
it.
off Craigslist. Crazy story.
That's cool though.
But
I can see that anybody who gets that tattooed on them, it shows you how much music means to a person.
Low-key, I started with the instruments, but then I just got into everybody was making beats, and that shit looked fun, so I dibble and dabble with it, but I'm more so program drums, and then I like the machine and the drum machine and the DJ and shit. That's cool. More my funk sway.
That's cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, man, what would you if you had the money right now, which we are, what would you want to do with your skills as far as mass communication and as far as social skills like that? What would you want to use? What company, if you could build a company off of that, what would you do?
Mass communications, if I could build a company, I would probably do a blog site, something like Tumblr or Snapchat. Like you can get a little video, get a little statement in there. I really like the memes.
That's cool. That sounds like a good idea. That's really good in there. And you probably, it's like, man, those companies are making lots of money.
Oh, yeah, paper.
Lots of money. That's cool. Now, before I leave, I'm just going to ask you maybe a few questions about what's going on today and hot topics. I'm not Wendy Williams. I watched Wendy Williams the other day, probably because Nick Cannon was on it. Nick Cannon's been hosting all week. So I've been watching. I don't really prefer how Wendy Williams attacks people. That's my personal opinion. I ain't trying to knock nobody else. Please don't come after me, all the Wendy Williams supporters. Just my personal opinion. But let's talk about something that really shocked me this week. To find out, because I've watched Vlad interviews with this artist that I'm about to talk about. I watch lots of interviews with this artist. I also watch some of his Instagrams and what he's been saying about artists as far as in Atlanta. But we talking about 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying?
21.
A-Town stand up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Slaughter Gang. I just had to ask because I what do you think about 21 Savage getting arrested by the immigration for being from British and not renewing his visa? Did you know? Like in all these interviews that 21 Savage did, he never said he was British.
Yeah, never.
He always said, "I'm from the A, Slaughter Gang, but we grew up in this. Yeah, when I was this age, I did this." But it was a time before, I don't know what age exactly he moved from Britain over here. But what do you think? It's just hot topics. Just talking about it.
That shit's crazy.
It is crazy. I know that much. It is
crazy. It was like 11 or 12 or some shit in headlines. I didn't really read too much into it, but it's crazy. Like, you wouldn't expect it.
And I did some research. Some people say, it's a misunderstanding. He was like 6 when he moved, and he was real young. But some say like 13. When you 13, you was old enough when you was over in Britain to know, boy, that you came, boy, that your visa got expired. It also said, I did some research, and they said that it was a time where it was revealed to him where he tried to get it worked out. I mean, the research go deep, even to the point where his mama's in the clip, and she even has the heavy British accent where you can kind of see, you can hear her accent in there. Now that this all been revealed, the people that do the research that I do my research from, I've seen a lot of things that you probably would have known if you would have just seen the details into it.
Oh, yeah, I could imagine.
I don't feel like the 21 Savage is not a gangster. He hadn't put in no work in Atlanta. I'm just saying, if you knew that you came from Britain, you could have shot out to Britain. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the hometown. You know, before I came, it's a lot of gangsters in Britain. You know, I done did research. There's a lot of people over there, and they don't have guns over there like we have. So, dudes, a lot of stabbings go over and over there. I'm like, that's some gangster stuff. You got to get in close to a person to stab. I don't take nothing from London, from any over there. British, it's like, I know how y'all get down. If I was from there, I would have renewed my visa and would have shot out to my hometown in Britain. And if I was 21 Savage or wherever I came from, what do you think about him just ripping the language so hard and not even mentioning that? I understand why he didn't mention it, because he probably would have incriminated himself as far as getting, you know.
True. He probably got some seriousness going on. I read Jay-Z was trying to get him a lawyer. It might be
and y'all need to leave that man alone. Let that man get his money over here. He's a United States citizen.
Yeah.
First of all, and I support, let 21 Savage stay here. I'm not saying, it was just shocking. That's all I was saying.
It is. It's like,
that's all I was shocking. Something that's more or less shocking I want to ask you about. I'm not shocked. Some people are shocked. I mean, this person has a heavy fan base. New York-based artist, you know what I'm saying? And somebody from this generation that's really speaking for the voice of this people. You know that it's been times where his fans have attacked me, and they have attacked other people. But let's talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh shit!
And first of all, I want to say before we talk about it, it's shocking to some people. It's shocking, but I want to say free Tekashi, but at the same time, bro, don't be talking about nothing that, boy. If you was in that life, man, bro, you already know the rules, boy, the lifestyle you was living. You know the rules.
The bylaws. Like,
right. You claim you a real nigga, boy, you super gang, and snitching is not gang. That's not what real niggas do.
Not at all.
But it was shocking to some people. Do you think, was it shocking to you, first of all? Do you think you was shocked that Tekashi actually turned to informer to talking?
Nah, they hit him with some numbers. He probably wasn't willing to take that. I don't really know the whole depth, but now let's just say if I had to look at it.
So it wasn't so shocking. But to a lot of people that's shocked out there, you know what I'm saying? What do you think about, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be a blood. I mean, they're supposed to be heavy. He with Treyway. You know, I'm not trying to disrespect Treyway or any of the people that he was messing with. I mean, violent crimes, I'm more of a person, peaceful person. I mean, if I do something to somebody out here violent on the streets, I know what the repercussions is. You know what I'm saying? As far as you just doing your thing out there trying to get money, you know what I'm saying? They was getting money. It wasn't that they had violent crimes they was attached to, but mostly I think they, like Tekashi 6ix9ine did a lot of positive stuff, man.
Yeah, he did. He
went to a lot of kids, man. Yeah. He did a lot of stuff, man, for people in communities, man. From what I hear about the guy, I don't know him personally, he was pretty much he wasn't the dude that is portrayed out on media. So let's first of all say that. Let's quit portraying people like that. But as far as the snitching, he was involved in gang activity and things they say he was involved in, which he should have just held his mouth closed. He should have just wore the Fifth Amendment, you know. Yeah. I'm not going to speak. Yeah. You know? I plead the Fifth. No, not the Fifth Amendment. I plead the Fifth. When you plead the Fifth, you know, I'm not going to say nothing about me that could incriminate nobody. Basically, I'm not saying nothing. He could have pleaded the Fifth and said, I'm not going to say nothing about nobody. But he chose to cooperate with these people. And now they building a case against the whole Treyway and all the people that, his manager and all the people that, I don't even want to get into details and names, but you know all the people who've been following this year. It's like, man, it's messed up to know. Now when I ask you, what do you think about people that's portraying this lifestyle as the way he was portraying it, claiming they all the way 100, and then something like this happened where they ended up snitching. They couldn't be gangsters. They couldn't be real. They went all the way against the grain. Mm-hmm. He put out that lifestyle, that he was living that lifestyle, and he was doing that. And these kids want to be like Tekashi 6ix9ine. Do you think, boy, they should go that route? Or they should, if it's real, then you have kids who's actually living this gangster lifestyle. I mean, so when they out here, like what's going on with young boy NBA, and what's going on with the other gang where they beefing with in Baton Rouge, you know what I'm saying? With Fredro Bangs and all them just got released in Boulevard Quick got murdered, you know what I'm saying? It's actual situations in people's community where kids are dying. These are young people that's dying over these situations. They want to be like just like Takeshi repping and banging his gang like that. But if you're gonna snitch at the end of it when you get locked up, that's not gang. That's not gangster. So what do you think? Let me let you talk.
It wasn't worth it.
I just want to be clear about what I'm saying.
No, it wasn't worth it. He took that risk, He took the risk for some big boy shit and he didn't want to fade with it. That's all it was.
Do you think he was like the front man of all the gangster stuff they was doing in the background? Or you think he actually knew what was going on? Because sometimes they could have pushed this kid out here to be the front man of their whole operation. The illegal money to watch the money that's going on back here, whatever what they gang is doing. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm not trying to incriminate in a way. But I'm just saying that kid might not have been knowledgeable to the sense of what he was portraying out there, to the sense of what the consequences was that he's in now.
I think he knew it was good.
You think he knew what it was?
He was there, like you're not. You know what I'm saying? At this
and the OGs, all the people around him. You think they gave him the advice? You know, this is what we do, and you know what the consequences if anything happens. You think he had that advice? I mean, even artists in the industry, Fat Joe, boy, plenty of artists talked about, hey man, they try to get this kid advice. They try to get Takeshi 6ix9ine advice. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Maybe he might not.
You know what I'm saying? I want to say free Takeshi, but on second thought, if he's snitching, I don't know what's going on with this situation.
It's unfortunate. It's just unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. It's messed up. But I also want to tell kids, if you are involved in those streets activities, hopefully you got some OGs around to you that's giving you better fucking information than what they was giving him.
True.
Because he was more successful. I mean, he was in the top of the peak of his career, one of the hottest rappers out here. But he could have chose a better route. And unfortunately, the people that he chose to be around and the advice that he got, it led him to the situation he in. So I hope he's not snitching. I hope it's just gossip, because I don't want to see no man be out here talking to and working with, cooperating with it. I don't want to see it. No kid or none of y'all. Especially if you choose this lifestyle, if you choose to live, if you gang, if you're going to pop your pistol, you're going to have to go with the consequences of this. Anybody who out here, just boy, any OG or any nigga that did time, people who's dead ain't going to be able to tell you. No. But when we mourn our OGs who done died, and the people who done died out here, boy, for the cause, for the gang, or boy, for the street or the block they live on, you taking it in vain when you actually not actually from that. You just trying to portray that, and you're not that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say that. That's my whole thing. Is there any subjects you saw in the media you want to talk about before we leave? Before we wrap this up?
I ain't really been on it too much for shit.
All right,
Shout out to Big Draco though, Big Soldier.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, I talked about that when I was with Sana. Shout out to my cousin Sana. Shout out to Sana. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to free my cousin E. You know what I'm saying? Free my cousin Big Eric. You know what I'm saying? Free Frank Underwood. Free it's a lot of people that's locked up. I just want to shout out to a few people that I know that's locked up. Free Frank Underwood, free Jay Davis, free Vida, free Leonard, my homie Leonard. He doesn't deserve to be locked up. Free my homie Leonard, man. He's a good dude. He take care of his family, man. Solid dude. He's a native dude. And he's like family to me. You know what I'm saying? Free him too. Anybody you want to shout out that's locked up that you know?
Just free everybody. Free everybody. It's a hostage situation.
Don't free the rapists though.
No, not everybody.
Some of you niggas, I'm gonna make sure somebody in there. Some of y'all that boy, this rapists and molesters. Yeah, I'm gonna make a call to make sure somebody fuck y'all up when y'all get in there, because y'all boy don't need to be free. Those are the people y'all need to be locking up. Don't lock up.
Yeah, all the real ones.
Yeah, don't. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who's trying to make money, man, and doing their thing, man, is taking away from their family, man. Free those type of people, man. Anybody who out there, man, who's just locked up, man, this is in a bad situation. It's not that they was trying to kill anybody or hurt anybody, man. They was trying to feed their family. So free those type of people. Mm-hmm. But those people that's just dirty, I mean, not dirty like me, because when I say dirty, I represent low life people have-nots, people with less. So if you never knew what dirty means to me, that's who I represent. I don't represent people that's molesters, people that's rapists, and none of that.
None of that crazy.
That's what jail's supposed to be working for. But it doesn't. It locks people up like us every day who's just out here trying to make a living.
Yeah, make a deal.
Free those people. Any last words you want to say to the people before we leave?
Hey, shit.
Let them know one more time who you are.
Tony Stussy, a.k.a. Young Mir.
Any words of advice, anything that you live by, any sayings that you live by that you...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Shout out to the ASAP mob. Live, love, ASAP. Always strive and prosper.
Shout out.
Yeah, I mean, good
ASAP
vibes.
mob. Shout out ASAP.
Yeah.
Anything, words you live by. Any words you live by.
Any words I live by. Shit. Anything's possible.
Those are good words, because anything is possible. You can do anything. We out, man. Thanks. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
We out, man. Peace, man. Check us out. Like,
More
share,
coming soon.
comment.
Yes. Hashtag share.
Share.
Tag me. I'll share your shit.
Like, comment. If you got anything to say about what we doing, say something, man. Even if it's negative, man, we want to know what your boy comment says. You know what I'm saying? Watch my videos and, and shout out. I appreciate this brother for coming through, man.
Yeah, Rebel Gang, Rebel on my chest.
For sure. Shout out to Vegas. Shout out to Las Vegas. Shout out to Kansas City. We out.